I've never won the league, so it's been pretty. I mean, I've won it now, but I mean, back in the time I'm telling this story, I haven't won. It's been very pressing. I want to win my own league, damn it, and we film it. It's the biggest league, and I want to win it. I've come really close, and so I think I drafted the Seahawks defense in round. It was either round 8 or 9. Let me say 9, something like that. Let's say round 9, and they were by far the best D. So the second overall defense that year, the defense that scored the second most fantasy points, it wasn't even close to the Legion of Boom. They didn't even come close. So my Seahawks defense put up RB2 numbers every week, high-end RB2 numbers. You guys remember Seahawks D back in 2013, 14? They were
Legion
killing it. Every week, 14 fantasy points, because every week there was at least a turnover, a touchdown, something. Sack, like they cause havoc every game. So I was guaranteed to get 11 points on you with that defense. And some weeks I got 14, 19, 20. It helped me, and I went all the way, finished 3rd place, and I'm like, whatever. So the very next year, this is how I learned my lesson. Very next year, I got a little bored. I didn't really like it. You know, there was nobody in that tier. All the guys in the tier right above just went. And I was like, all right, like I wanted, you know, whoever it was, like I want Emmanuel Sanders or Michael Crabtree, whoever it was back then. Like, I was like, all right, all those guys are gone. I had only 4 guys on my list to draft in that coming round. They were all gone. And so I was like, well, I like the Seahawks D. So I took the Seahawks D, and this was like round 7. And everyone was like, oh, you know, you're stupid, this and that. And I was like, whatever. I don't believe them. Turns out I was stupid. And they fell off. They finished about defense 10, right around there. And that's really not good to add what's it called? Add something to injury, add wound to
insult.
Add insult to injury. I dropped them. Like, I'm pretty much dead. Like, I didn't finish last or anything, but close to last. Like, I'm out of the, like, it's looking terrible for me. I'm like, whatever, this defense sucks. They're like ranked 11th out of 12. Like, so that's terrible. So I dropped them. Drew picks them up. He's so happy. He starts them, and they start doing much better. So he has a nice strong defense to finish out the year. And I'm starting the Lions defense, which was ranked like 7th or 7th or 9th. The Lions defense was doing better than the Seahawks, but as soon as I dropped them, it just went back to the Legion of Boom was back, and then the Lions were the Lions. Lions were just horrible, and that's how I learned. And actually, I've told this story before, and I got to remember to tell stories more often. I'm like, oh, I said it already, but I know this is social media, right? This is content. Everyone doesn't watch every piece of content I put out. So I got to remember to, sometimes say stuff twice. And this, I think, is a very, very good story. One that a lot of people should be able to relate to and learn from. At least one person in every league, I think this story should hit, because and the responses I've got was great. One person hated on me, said, you're stupid. Like, how could you, do this as an analyst, and you're giving out advice. I was like, I'm also human, and I'm being honest with you guys, and I'm telling you guys the truth and to learn from my mistakes. Because other people say, on the opposite side of the hater thing, other people say, oh, you're only going to show, your hits and, when you finish first place. And that's it. I'm showing you my dumb moments right here. And then what's cool is that guy, like, right away, he's like, oh yeah, man, I get it. He's like, I appreciate you sharing this. Like, he was so cool after that, because you just had to give him a human moment. So the point of that story is, don't ever, ever, ever reach for a defense. It's the most unpredictable, not kicker. Defense is the most unpredictable position from year to year. It changes so much. Do you guys remember when the Jags were drafted first?
Oh, yeah.
The first defense. How bad? I mean, it literally went from 1 to 32 or 1 to whatever, 29, 31. Once you get past defense 25, we're not looking at those stats. So it went pretty much from the best defense, or the top ranked fantasy defense, to the worst. So, and it happens all the time. Legion of Boom had to end. What's funny, we're all Niner fans. Niners were so good.
Oh, yeah.
So amazing. 2015, Alex
Jeremy
Smith.
overdrafted.
Yeah, Jeremy always does that.